So then, do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I done seen all kind of ghosts. People ain't gonna believe this. I don't know, but I know gay ghosts.
Tickets are on sale for KFC Radio Live. Click the link in the bio. Get yours. Come out and hang with the boys.
How long have y'all had this show?
This show started in 2012. It's been a minute. Yeah.
Media world blew up.
Yeah, man. It's been good for us.
Yeah.
It's a great shirt, dude. I like that.
Thanks,
Dude, we'll get the compliments out of the way. You smell delicious.
Smell great. Look great.
You walked in here, it's like, whoa, this whole place smells different.
Look at this place. It's not exactly the cleanest. It doesn't smell the best. You raised the value a lot right now.
It remember how I was raised up in the projects.
Damn it! We got Section 8 in the fucking studio here. God damn it! That's a great story though, man. To come from that and then have a Netflix special has got to be it's a wild ride, right?
Yeah, it's a wild ride, man.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Georgia. Millen, Georgia, small town, man.
We even know about Noonan.
Noonan? Yeah, I know about that town.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm smaller than that though.
Are you?
The town I'm from got one red light. Two red lights.
2 red lights.
Yeah.
Where you live now?
You got one of those try that in a small towns?
Yeah, it was like 3,000 people.
3,000 people?
Jeez.
Dude, well, let me tell you what. If you're ever looking for an apartment in Noonan.
This guy randomly bought real estate in Noonan.
Did it work out?
No, dude.
Of course not. Of course not. He got a family friend sold him on. It's 45 minutes from the airport.
Bro, up and coming community. Real easy commute. Just if you're wondering, you're out there.
Random, man. And where's home now?
I stay in Atlanta. LA also.
I feel like Atlanta had its coming out party too over the last, decade or so. Music, entertainment,
Yeah, but
everything kind of became a hub. Like it was always there, but on the national scale,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people.
The sauce is there, but New York and LA still has the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still go to LA to handle all the business in New York. So, but Atlanta got it's a lot of talent and creative minds there.
Yeah, for sure. There's some big studio down there, right? Isn't there?
TBS studios there, right?
Yeah, but but there's I think one of the streaming services or somebody like records that. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and this is your debut Netflix, right?
Yeah, man. First special period.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Straight to the show, dude. No YouTube, no nothing. We're going right to Netflix, huh?
It's my first stand up. I came up doing the skits on social media, so I'm like the first one out of social media people to have a Netflix special.
Hell
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that because I feel like it's like anything else where, coming up on the internet, it was almost like looked down upon. We had we were writers, we were blogging. And so journalists were always like, ugh, the blogs, like they're not real journalists. And meanwhile, like we're funnier, better, we got more connections now, we get better scoops, like and it's like, yeah, you have to, like there was a real force to be reckoned with. And I think the same thing with like internet skits and comedy, short form comedy on the internet. That shit's where it's at now, man.
Yeah, hey man, it's where it's at. People try to ignore it, but man, that social media it's the new thing, man. It's like it's one of those things, you can't put new wine in old skin. It's the new wine, new skin, either people get with it, but the old formula you still have to stick to the art. And that's what I understood by stand-up. Did
you have a single, like a specific skit or something that blew you up?
The first skit that blew up was when you had to fake like you like your girlfriend's cooking. So it was one of those relatable topics. That skit went universal. Every race of people. It went.
I was gonna say that feels more like you had to fake a white girl's cooking.
Yeah, but so it hit everybody. So then I knew. But I started 2014. I started September and I went viral October. Then by that.
Oh wow! So right away you.
I already knew. I already knew what to do.
This whole thing is just light work for you.
Yeah, it's like high school. You know what to wear. You know how to walk through, how to get the attention. You know how to park your car and so tilt it a little bit to catch people's attention. So it's the same things we learned in high school. You just applied to this massive, big high school.
Yeah.
And now it's like every high school in the world is connected, and we all flying in the air. And let me go to this high school. Let me go to New York real quick. Like
it's wild.
The internet, man. When I was
young,
excited,
right?
I'm 35.
35, yeah. So I mean, you were early mid-20s on the come up on the internet, and were you making money?
I had nightclubs,
but like at that point.
Oh no, social media.
Yeah.
No, I didn't make money off social media. To be honest, I started.
It was probably just Facebook and Twitter back then.
Man, I was on Facebook then, but I started touring like 2016, 15 for real. So it took me a year to start making a little $5,000 a show.
And that's stand up, or that's some sort of
that was stand up. I was hosting and stuff.
I
wasn't where I'm at now.
Right.
But I didn't actually start making money off it until after the pandemic of monetizing content.
Right.
You know, the pandemic.
That's
me.
where like the pandemic, for better or worse, just the truth of it all. If you were on the internet and honing your craft and like getting better and shit, the pandemic was the time, man. It was like, we got the whole audience now.
We got the whole audience. I tell people, they try to do it now, it's cool, but if you didn't catch that pandemic, it's like, man.
You ever get guilty about that?
Yeah, I'm like,
yo, can we get another one of those? It actually wasn't as crazy for us because Barstool, like, we have a lot of commuters, a lot of people who listen in the gym. A lot of the shit that went away, people were like, I don't listen as much anymore. But if you were like TikTok, Instagram, social media, it was.
It was crazy. I never made that much money in my life, and I still make more.
Yeah.
It took that business. It took everything, man. It's because I don't edit, so
I love that.
I just shoot videos.
I love that.
I can shoot. I shot like 100. What I shot 140 videos last month.
Last month?
158.
158?
Yeah. And
wait, forgive me. I haven't seen many of them. Are these skits like scripted, or you just
3
like,
minutes?
3 minutes.
And I come up with ideas like, you know, and I got a storyline. It's a whole business now, man. You know what I'm saying?
I bet now you can't just like let it flow. You got to have a whole system.
It's a whole system, man.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. I don't have to be there anymore for real. I probably have to work 6 days a month, and I make what I make online.
God, 6 days a month.
6 days a month.
And are we rich now?
What's rich? I've been trying to figure. I asked my assistant,
I'll tell you what I've been trying to figure out. How much the chain costs? How much we got the Jesus Poppin' chain.
It's about 60. No, this about.
Oh, you rich.
Wait, $60,000.
Yeah, the whole chain. About 60. Yeah, about 70 grand.
What's the amount of jewelry on right now?
Pinky ring.
70, 80. About 100. About 120 grand.
I'll throw a rich there.
Yeah.
The watch about 180.
You got 200 grand on your body right now, dude.
Yeah, that don't mean you rich,
bro. I'll trade you the apartment for the ring straight up.
Good.
That's
Noonan must be.
bro. I bought that place. A tornado hit like the next day.
Hey man, you just stopped me from investing in my hometown. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, we get all the real estate. It was divine to come here because. Yeah.
If you send some text like, yo, back out of that right now.
If you just bartered for a pinky ring, that would have been amazing. I'd sign the title. Here it is. And then you got a fucking fat pinky ring worth 40 grand or some shit. That's amazing. I love it, man. I know, you know, people get touchy around money and you got to be classy about it.
Oh, no.
Like,
I share it. I share it, man. You know, I make... You know what I'm saying? And I share it because I want people to realize where I come from. You can do other things besides rapping or negative things that I did growing up, man. You know, I spent, but it cost me $200 to make this money now. I might spend $250, but then I make $600 or $700. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
A month?
Yeah. Man. You know.
You rich.
Yeah.
I mean,
dude, you make $600-700 a month and you paused on rich?
Yeah.
That's like Cristiano Ronaldo money.
Well, you know, it is funny though. It's
so
all
many
relative.
kids. I got a whole village.
Dude, what is Father's Day like for you, bro?
Nothing. Man, my kids.
It's all the other days of the year you got to worry about.
Yeah, my kids brought me a car, and I appreciate it. Zari and Melissa and all this.
Wow. I mean, that's, you know.
But the mother.
How old are they? Yeah, the mother. They're not buying you a car, bro.
Yeah, the youngest three bought me well, not the youngest three, but the 3 of the youngest 4 bought me. They bought me cars.
Bro, you're getting multiple cars. I got a macaroni fucking picture from school. That's what I get.
Yeah,
so.
I said cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Multiple, man.
Oh, they loved you enough to put the macaroni on there.
Bro,
That's amazing.
I cannot imagine though. I got 2 kids.
Yeah.
And I'm divorced, and that is enough to juggle. I don't know how you do it, bro.
I got divorced too.
Yeah.
And my marriage certificate, I don't know where it's at, but the divorce certificate, I got to hang it up in a frame. No, seriously. No. It's framed.
You only been married once?
Yeah.
You ever see that picture of Nicole Kidman after she got divorced?
No.
Dude, it's her. Like you honestly, you've probably seen the picture of her. you just don't know it's her. Literally,
She's saying like that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
She's walking out of her divorce lawyer's apartment and just got divorced from Tom Cruise, and she's like, "Oh, your arms out," and it's like,
yo, especially you get divorced from Tom Cruise, you're literally being set free.
Yeah,
it's not just a
I
regular
know that
divorce.
chick is crazy. I tell everybody that's the trick. You got. Hey, I had to because my lawyer was like, "Don't talk to her right now." I broke the rules. I say, listen, man, I figured out the game. These lawyers think I'm Kevin Hart. It ain't like that. Did my lawyer give you the offer? And I call my lawyer. I'm like, hey, you didn't offer what I told her to offer, man. Give her the money, man.
Yeah.
Because I had did the math. I'm like, y'all, the lawyer's going to win.
Can I ask, like, what a lawyer's fee? Like, I watched a lawyer movie the other night, and the lawyer for the it was like a lawsuit, and he's like, you guys get 60%, I get 40. I was like, it's that kind of split?
Wait, what do you mean get?
Like when the lawsuit settled, when they won, he's like, you guys get 60%, I get 40%. Is that like that?
Mine's just like $500 an hour.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I mean, that might be different if it's like a thing that
I
you're
never
fighting
won
for.
anything. I always lose, so I don't. But nah, it's definitely that money per hour. When I owned a nightclub, the lawyer was talking to me on the phone, and I'm like, man, he was talking to me. I was like, man, am I talking too much? I'm like, no, man, keep talking. You know what I'm saying? I talk, man. I got that lawyer bill. He was charging me for every
second. Dude, my lawyer is very. He actually does like a lot of internet content. He actually just like last month he did some. I think he did a podcast appearance, and it went like mega viral. He's like, I'm getting stopped in the streets by guys who are like, I'm going through a divorce and like you're helping me, whatever. But so he's very, he's like he does all this shit. So he talks a lot, and he has a lot of like. He uses a lot of like euphemisms and these like one-liners and these analogies, and they're all very poignant. And I'm always like, "Oh, word, like that? Yeah, that makes sense." But I'm like, "Fuck, just stop! No, let's wrap this conversation up. Let's go." Yeah. He'll always text me and be like, "Yeah, that one was, we were just talking and shit. Like we're fine. I'm not charging you for that one." It's the retainer that gets you though. Like $500 is one thing, but it's $10,000 clips.
Yeah.
So I just got to put up $10,000, and then if we don't go through that, I will get that money back. That has not happened yet. I've gone through it several times now.
I wish I was your lawyer.
Right? Shit.
It sounds like a stripper.
It kind of
where
is.
You're like,
one song,
yo.
2 songs, 3
Dude, I thought we were just talking. What the fuck? Like, how much do I owe you?
I thought you liked me.
But they think it'd be more than what it. My brother accidentally made a $500,000 deposit. It wasn't a real $500,000 deposit. It was a $50,000 check from a comedy club. He actually impressed too much.
Oh no.
So this is why we were married. With the divorce, they trying to find out. No, he had the money. He put $500,000 in there one time. Like, man, that was a mistake. Man.
Oh man,
dude, they pull out all the stops.
Dude,
money,
it's a little
makes it
typo costs you like that. Fuck.
It's crazy, dude. That retainer hits, and it's like, God damn it, we're still doing this.
This actually a counseling session, man. Hey, it makes you funnier though.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. It gives me a lot of material.
Oh, so you do stand up also?
No. But we do the podcast, and I do internet videos too. We do live podcasts, but we don't do stand up.
Man, Barstool is amazing, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. How long has Barstool been around?
The founder Dave started it in 2004.
Did he have this vision?
Yeah, he did actually, and we used to make fun of him because there's one famous video. This is probably 2014, 13?
Yeah,
like
I was
that.
going to say 12, but yeah.
12, yeah, mid-2010s-ish. He was like, there are companies having board meetings right now saying, how can we be more like Barstool? And me and the other guy on the show with him were like, you people want to be like us? Because at the time, well, it was very similar. We were in a messy room, and it was just like, get out of here. Fast forward another 10 years, and it was a $600 million purchase. It was like, yeah. I guess it worked out, man.
Yeah, man.
Dude, this man sold the company for $600 million and then got it back for $1.
Hey, man.
Hustler, dude.
Rockefeller cousin, something. Wow.
Like,
wait a minute.
I used to always say, I was like, this guy is funny. I don't know how good of a businessman he is, though. And $601 million and $1 later, I was like, yeah, he's a good businessman. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, this.
But it's wild to see how much money is in this game because, I think
it's a lot of money in this game, man.
Did people used to ask you? I remember when we were blogging, they were like, "That's your job. That's what you." Yeah. Well, what do you do for work? What do you do for money? I'm like, bitch, this is what I do.
Yeah, people used to ask, man, but people who've been following me starting to figure it out now because I seen it when I got off the internet when the pandemic hit. I was like, hold up, when I made $30,000 in 1 month, I'm like, oh, it's over. Yeah. I seen the moon, and I feel like. I just feel like this game going to keep going up. Cause my goal was if I get 1,000 videos up and they at least generate a 1,000 or 2,000 a day.
There's the math.
Right? I'm like, they just make, $1 a day. $1 per video. I'm like, man, you get that content build. It's just like a conglomerate of. So I just had the vision, man. But I just see this game, this new media game, with the ad money and all that, because it's going towards the internet because everybody's eyes are there. So the ad, or eventually, I feel like it's just finna go. I feel like it's finna go nuts, man.
I think like people would say it's already gone nuts. I'm like, I think we're just on the surface.
We're just on the surface.
Yeah,
because we're still in the phones. We're watching these phones, so it's like, man, I think it's about to go. Everybody who got a piece of this business and understands it, even information of it, is going to be like the new billionaires and millionaires for real.
That would be nice. We'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
first thing I'm doing is buying a chain.
You're gonna see him wearing a Jesus is popping. Imagine if you were wearing a Jesus is popping.
Bro, I went to Catholic school, man. I can wear a Jesus is popping chain.
You see the news today that Mexico unveiled aliens?
Hold up, nah, man. Hold up, wait a minute.
Let me show you this.
Wait, you haven't seen it?
Dude. No, like, is this real?
This is literally a alien expert stood before Congress in Mexico. Take that,
So what are the aliens doing? Like,
well,
they can't be that dumb to get caught by a human,
bro. Not only, well, this is another kicker. Do you know they said it's 1,000 years old?
Pretty well preserved.
Yeah.
So those boxes are about to show up. Careful.
We're really about to show one. This happened today?
Yes, this
On the
morning.
news they showed it?
This morning, yeah. Looks like fucking E.T., man. I think this is a science project, man. I'm not. Look at that. This guy, apparently, the guy talking has had a lot of conspiracy theories, and he's been proven wrong before. So I think this guy's just awesome.
Get sued with that clay.
You believe in aliens?
I mean, yeah, I believe in them.
Yeah.
I believe we're being watched. Cause one thing I have been believing in. They say we're in a what you call it, a firmament, like it's like a glass bowl kind of.
Like in a dome, like we're in an experiment.
Yeah, we're in a dome, and I'm starting to believe that. I'm like, yeah, we got to be in a dome, man. So
Why do you think we're in a dome?
I just feel like, man, we getting watched, man. It's like there's no way that this is the world.
We were just having this discussion earlier. He doesn't believe in any of this shit. And me and my producers get like we don't know what to think. He's just like who cares? Just sit on the couch and watch TV. But I'm like, why? Where are we? What's going on? Why is this happening?
I think it's like Hunger Games, and everybody you'll find out something and you be like, dog, I didn't even know that you eat dates and they give you the natural sugar. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think life about
That's why you
say, bro, dates? What a
and it's like life hacks out here that that certain bread make you bloated, and if you don't get off bread, you lose 10 pounds. It's like, man, I think life.
You just learned about a diet. That's all.
Yeah, because I'm vegan. So, but Hunger Games, you remember the movie Hunger Games? I'm like, the movies that hit big, I feel like it's always some subconscious truth in them.
That part, yeah.
Yeah, because Hunger Games, you know how you need this, and it let old girl sleep in the tree for a minute. So I think they're watching, and I think our ancestors are betting on us. And they trying to talk to us, and it's like, who's listening the most? But then you got to keep your temple clear, depending on what you ate that day, depending on who you was with. Did they have a bad spirit? Today you might hear the spirit a little bit more. I'm starting to believe that we can't be the smartest. Yeah, we humans. Yeah.
Well, do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I done seen all kind of ghosts. People ain't gonna believe this. I don't know, but I know gay ghosts for sure. My brother was in my nephew room. My nephew gay, and my nephew was gone. We stayed to my auntie house, and he was in my nephew room, and he came out that morning. I was like, "What's wrong?" Like, he was shaking. He's like, "Man," and they had their way with me. I was like, who? He said some ghosts had that brother right there. The ghost was all night. He said he couldn't get up. He'll go to the bathroom, look in the mirror. He'll go to sleep for 45 minutes. Somebody they have him pinned down. He said it was multiple, man.
He got raped by a gay ghost.
You got a train run on him by the ghost?
That morning his eyes was red and he was sitting like this. He was like, I started coming up with you, man, but I ain't got to know. I said,
Don't bring him in here.
bring that spirit here, man. Hey.
We've had another producer. The ghosts are we have.
We got a producer who said she got.
She said she had
raped by a ghost.
she said a ghost came down from the ceiling and just like pinned her down. And I'm sitting here like I don't know what you guys are talking about, but
Yeah.
all right.
I what would you do if you bought a house and you started to see some like 4, 5, 6 things that are nothing crazy, but just like that's out of place, that thing moved, that window's open, that door, shit like that.
But nowadays, it's weird. I probably try to monetize it.
Straight up. So so this is happening to me. I bought this house. It's very old. It looks like it's gonna be haunted, and a couple things happened that I really truly could not explain, but I started talking about it on the show. And I was like, I'm never going to sell this bitch because everyone hears that it's fucking haunted. And I was like, no, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to charge, and ghost hunters can come and stay in the house and scan it and go look, So if you're really into ghosts, come to my crib because there's some paranormal shit going on. I was like, I might just do that anyway.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing when like your life just kind of becomes work. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I can make money off of this or make money off that. And maybe you don't succeed, but the thought of like, if I eat this food on camera, I can make money. If I play this game on camera, I can make money.
It's the money. It's the new way, man. The fact that you can just film us 3 minutes right now on my page, on your guys' page, and it's gonna make at least $600-$700. It's just amazing to. This game, I sold drugs before. Ain't nothing like this. Drug dealers need to stop. At this point, this is the drug. This phone is the new dope business.
Yeah,
it's a new dope business. It's you live like you can live because it'll give you time and money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like I couldn't believe it, man. My agency and all that. I remember CAA, man, my agency, man, when I told them, nobody thinking my manager at the time was like, nobody's never gonna pay attention to those little skits, man. All right, bro. I seen
that guy should be fired. I hope.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
he got fired.
Good.
He got fired. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's not smart.
Yeah, but I seen it, dog. I was like, man, this is the new way. If you can make money at home, so everything is a write-off now, and you could use the world for free. Because if I got a big camera,
everything is your set.
Yeah.
Your
Walmart gonna charge me $20,000, but if I got this phone, you could use Walmart.
Yeah.
You could use the trees over there, talk over there. It's like, man, this world here, bro. I think eventually, if you're a creator, they're gonna start making your cell phone bills like $25,000 a month.
Oh,
you know what?
I think that's
don't put that out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's wrong.
Except for mine, because I want a deal. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? To Apple out there, the black African American, who use a black card, be like, you show how black people came up on iPhone.
But they're starting that shit because like if you want to promote your shows or your dates or whatever on like Instagram, they suppress the shit out of that because they want you to buy their advertising.
Yep.
So they're already starting to pull the strings a little bit. So why would they not eventually be like, oh, if you make money with this, we're taxing this shit because we got to get our cut. That's scary.
It's scary.
That is some Hunger Games shit. That's when it becomes, the
it's
government's in control.
It's going to definitely become we're just at the beginning of it. But man, this business is about to blow up because advertisers, you got to think about it. They are figuring out because I was, Instagram TV. I was doing ads on there too. I was making like $70,000 a month, and they were like, but everybody couldn't do it, so they stopped it because they want everybody to put up their content 3 minutes or better. To get those ads through. So I feel like the advertiser got a bunch of money waiting for Instagram, I mean Meta, but the creators doing content that's too short.
Right.
Because I told them, I was on the phone with them, I said, man, y'all just give me $100 million, man. I show everybody how to do it. Give me $100 million.
It's easy.
She laughed.
Yeah.
But IGTV got shut down because you need people to be able to do it on the cell phone.
Yeah.
I
mean, sometimes those numbers get thrown around and we laugh or something, but like, there's so much to be made, and if you're the right person to make it, There's somebody out there that's like, all right, yeah, 100 million, that's fine. I mean, when Barstool sold, our founder took me to lunch and was like, so the company sold, and I was like, wow. And we were always hoping for it to be 100 million. And it was 600 million. I remember at the time going, this company must be fucking stupid. So like, what?
So do you still have to do everything you were doing to run it?
Yeah, well, they were cool. They came in and they're a casino company. They started an online sports book where you could bet. But the key of Barstool is like the shows and the people doing what they do. So if you buy it and then change it, it would be stupid because
so everybody keep their job.
So yeah, they were like, we want you to do you and keep doing you, and so we never really changed anything. The guys who did gambling content, there's certain rules, government rules, regulations. You can't say this, you can't say that because it's whatever. But we were just doing the same thing.
I've been asking myself that. I was talking to my assistant today. How do you know how much your business is worth, right? Because in real estate, I do it times 10. Like, whatever you getting per rent per time. I don't know how it go. Like,
yeah, but there's certain numbers like this.
Like, I wonder how do you know how much? I wonder how much is my company worth?
Yo, that is another thing because I feel like we're probably all underpaid from wherever you work or whatever your sponsors are paying. You know what I mean? Because I bet you you're happy with whatever they're paying you, but they're on the other side going like, oh, we got this shit for a steal because we're making 10 times that,
Yeah.
I just feel like those guys.
So if a company makes $7 million, right? I wonder how much is that company worth, though.
Right.
I think I don't know where I'm getting this from, but I feel like I've heard it before. I think when you said it's 10, I think it's 3 years revenue.
3
years revenue.
3 years revenue.
But so we found out the hard way. Like
I don't know.
We had $200 million a year in revenue, and I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. We had $212 million a year of expenses, so we were losing $1 million a month.
Wait, you said 200 year revenue?
We had
pretty close to my 600. My 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, so it's a 3
million times 3.
Yeah,
but I would have thought if we have a $200 million revenue per year company, I was like, we should be worth billions. But we got rent and a lot of payroll and this and that, and so we were losing $1 million a month. Those numbers to me just blow my mind.
Yeah,
like I can't even wrap my head around it. But
it's worth it though. It's to get the number up. That main number. That's the main thing.
And so are you like touring and tickets and all that is. I mean, I'm sure you're making money and you're doing well off that, but that's not really your true bread and butter, or is that?
No, that was the bread and butter for, but it's still it's back to the bread. It's both now.
No, the bread and the butter.
Yeah, that's touring because man, I just what I'm saying, like I just got I charge a lot now. You know what I mean? Like a major city, like I got one coming up, get like $170,000 for one show. You know what I mean? But that's not in every city. Got to be a major market.
Wait, what are you like? Who are you charging that?
The promoter.
Promoter.
Yeah.
So you're not just selling tickets. Like it's a.
Yeah, that's a show, but I go to that city and make that anyway because I did a tour with Live Nation, major cities. You do 3,000 seats. You walk out there 100 some change.
Okay.
But touring is still that balance. Touring still that you go get that chick that night.
See, to me though, like I see a lot of the comics that I know who are wealthy now, and they still are on their grind, flying to fucking Idaho. You know,
it ain't worth it.
Yeah, and especially like for someone like yourself, you came from like you said, I just have my phone, I'm on the couch, I can use the trees outside and the Walmart outside. I don't need to go anywhere. Like, so when you tour, are you just going to like major cities?
Yeah, I'm finna do a 30-city tour in March. I did like a 30-city tour this first quarter, and I'm doing it again in March. It's called the King of Hearts tour. But yeah, I tour because it's just like the brick and mortar money, but this is the bread and butter now. Before COVID, touring was my bread and butter. But now I'm making like $1 million and something touring. But then the social media came, and when I got during COVID, but touring still that thing. You just go out, you go out there and it's that brick and mortar money. It's my money.
I mean it's also good to have both because like if something like the pandemic hits and it goes like touring goes away, and if you only have touring,
cause I was broke during the pandemic, man. I had like $100,000. My bills were $70. So within a month, I was down to somehow $13,000 credit cards maxed out. I started selling the tea that the females See, I was about to sell NutriBurst.
Yeah.
I had started my link tree and everything. I had got me a truck, a box truck. I was Kountry Wayne's going to be pulling up to Amazon. Like, hey, man, let me get a picture, man. You doing a skit? Yeah, I'm doing a skit, all right. You got the packages? But, man, hey,
Great.
the SBA loan came through, so they gave me a time. And then I started doing the stuff, hey man, these skits, and I seen the way, but I was broke, man. For real, I was down $13,000, man.
Those bills will add up when you got, like you said, a village to take care
Yeah,
of.
because the pandemic hit. If you wasn't doing what you guys doing, the touring people like us, man, it's just stopped.
Yeah, just
that money,
disappeared.
it was like zero.
Yeah,
and I was like, man, I never put myself in this position again, man.
Right.
So,
That's the. I mean, it's like a 1 in a zillion chance, but I don't know.
But
some other
it
shit
still
happens
happened,
again,
though.
and like, yeah.
I think, and to be honest, I think when it did that, people thought the world went back to where it was, but it really didn't. It went back to digital. If you're not making money digital some kind of way,
Yeah, it came back, but along with that was a whole new version of.
this the real Bitcoin.
Yeah.
The digital is become digital real estate, man.
Are you in on any of that crypto stuff?
Oh no. I'm a country boy, man. I can't. I don't trust nothing.
Yeah, I gotta touch it. I gotta see
I gotta
it.
touch it and see
feel
it.
Yeah.
I'm straight. I can't. No, man.
That's the Bitcoin. I think like the idea of money being digital, just like everything went digital. I could see that happening, but the NFT wave was crazy.
That was crazy,
and that shit truly was just like a bubble. Like I mean, those guys like Logan Paul bought monkeys for fucking $75,000 that are now worth like literally zero.
Yeah.
And it's like wow. It's like no, not wow. Of course, it was worth zero back then too. It's fucking.
Nah, but it was fun. Like,
It was. I mean, I remember. And I still believe this. Like, if there's a market for something, I'll try to sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought
we
it was
bought.
stupid,
We had a
but,
day where we all went in, the whole company went in stock.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible, but it was a fun day.
Safe move.
Safe
wasn't it?
move,
Yeah, we
bro.
picked a shitty crypto coin.
It was the most. It was
go.
the most fun I had during the pandemic, and I had a lot of
We
fun
were
the whole
like,
time.
here we
But
go. Like press buy.
We were
gonna watch
running
it go up,
around.
and
It
just-
was.
Yeah,
It was
it's
like
like
one day on
losing money
Wall
in a casino.
Street. It was exciting.
That losing
Still
money
owe you a
casino.
grand. Still owe you $1,000 for that.
It's exciting, man.
I look. I'm not gonna sit here and let everyone shit talk at not NFTs. Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
I got-
You like your Bitcoin.
I got not Bitcoin, but I got a bunch of nonsense.
I mean, Hogecoin. If Hogecoin ever hits like a half a penny, I have like $100 million. But it's worth like 1,000th of a penny. It's like it's the fakest shit in the world. But
I just didn't trust it because I'm like, if everybody talking about it, I just felt like content is the new thing.
Yeah.
If you own some
that's the
content,
currency.
it's the new currency. You don't even need money anymore. Mm-hmm. It's really the currency. Like,
Well, you need money.
you need money, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But
yeah, of course.
it's the currency.
Yeah.
And they don't pay you until the next month, so you always keep a month in the hole. So you always keep money. It's just I just feel like content is the new, it's the new
Content's
way,
king, man. Yeah. And so and your family situation, all these women get along or no?
Yeah, they get along. Man.
Wow. God damn.
They get along.
I can't even get along with one. You get along
Yeah,
multiple, man.
Everybody's good now. Everybody's just peaceful,
Money
go-
helps that, or like
Money.
is it money, like a money thing, like I'm taking care of everyone and
Got
it's
to take
good,
care
or
of
was
everybody.
it? Yeah,
got to take care of everybody.
yeah.
Those kids in the house,
Mhm.
they got to live a certain way. Everybody got nice houses. Everybody got nice cars. I had to balance it out. And when they see everybody living good, it's hard to be mad with some money in your pocket.
You see what Deion Sanders did yesterday? He posted his kid, and he was I'm not sure which son it was, but one of his kids did something, admirable, and he was like, "Congratulations! Right now, you are my number one kid."
Mhm.
And he ranked all of his kids 1 through 5.
Yeah.
So he flat out had like I think the name's Shiloh. Shiloh Sanders is my number 5 kid right now.
Yeah.
I think he's like fucking around, but the internet had felt a way
Yeah.
about that, being like, you can't rank your kids. I'm like, yo, people won't say it. They got favorite kids.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You got favorites? Oh yeah, favorites.
yeah.
What dictates that? Like,
What dictates?
how
I
you-
think it's the ones that believe in you the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the ones that kind
The ones that buy you cars.
Yeah.
That would be my
the
favorite
ones
one.
that listen. Like mine's like it's the ones that listen. Whoever's listening at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm like this kid because I feel like I got their attention to put them ahead because I'm putting what I know. But when a child don't listen, I'm like, oh my God, you got the devil in you today. You just like your mama.
My daughter said to me yesterday, I showed up, I was taking my son to his baseball game, and she was staying, and And I came in, my son runs over and hugs me, and they start playing again. And she just looks at me. She goes, "Isn't it crazy that I haven't given you a hug yet?" I was like, let me cry for a second, and then be like, "What the fuck?" 7 years old, dude.
Yeah.
Grow up fast, dude. Grow up fast.
Yeah, they
but
grow
man,
up fast,
it
man.
sounds unbelievable what you're doing, dude.
Yeah,
Congrats,
yeah.
man.
I appreciate it, man. It's unbelievable what you guys doing.
I mean, at 35 too, you got that's early to be a Netflix special, a whole internet thing, a whole tour. I mean, you're doing it all, dude.
You know, kids will push you, man.
Yeah,
You got 10 kids.
All jokes aside, it's like I bet if you were just a single guy, no bills, no responsibility, no kids, you're not as when you like you said you had 70 in bills. You got to make.
I would have been a little lazy.
Yeah.
If I didn't have all those kids, nah. Man. Kids they made me creative, Yeah, and they part of my business now because I do a lot of content with them.
Right. They get a little taste of the money.
Yeah, I get them.
I mean, I know you buy them stuff, but they're gonna start getting money.
They all get a check every month.
Oh,
Really?
They get a guaranteed check every month.
How old is your oldest?
Tony 18. He went to college.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I give him like $5K a month. Tamar get like $4. You know what I mean?
Fucking 18 years old getting $5K a month. That's a dream come true.
Yeah, and everyone Tamar shoot one year. One of his videos did about $40,000. So his money for that year made in one video.
Look at that. Unbelievable, bro. Look, how about you have some kids? You'd be more creative.
I don't know.
Come on, it'd be so fun.
I'm
You're funny as is. Imagine if you had a few kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys who pay alimony and child support, we want to join everybody. Come on,
Down
man.
here with us.
Come feel it, man. You look too free over there. Skin glowing. I'm like, I wonder why his skin glowing. I say, you single, man? Oh, my God. That's
why my
Doesn't
skin's
have a
going,
care
dude.
in the world, bro.
Yeah, right, Canada, single, no kids. It's like you just.
I got all the time in the world for skincare routines.
Hey, man. You look so free to us right now. You don't even know it.
Bro, there are so many times where like I'm telling my stories on the podcast and he's telling his, and they are fucking opposite ends of the world. And every now and then we cross. Every now and then I'm doing some stupid shit and he's got to be an adult, and I'm like, all right. But for the most part, it's just like, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know, nothing. Whatever I want to do or not to do. I'm like,
No schedule.
yeah, you don't have a schedule except for this. Like, there's nothing on your calendar.
How does that feel, man? Like,
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude. So I was
But I'll
supposed
say
to,
he appreciates it. Like he gets it. There's some people who don't understand how good they have it.
dude, I was going to dinner with some of my friends on last Thursday, and it was raining, and they were like, we don't usually work that much on Fridays, so they were like, let's push it to Friday. Like, what do you got going on? And I was like, bro, I'm free until Monday at noon.
Yeah.
But
On a 72-hour window.
I got nothing going on. Whatever, sure.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Well, congrats on everything. The special is out the 19th, I think it is.
Yeah, the 19th,
September
man.
19th. Woman's Prayer.
A Woman's Prayer.
On Netflix. So, congrats, man. Keep it moving.
Wayne, thank you so much, bro.
Man, I appreciate you guys,
Appreciate
man, for
you.
just bringing me straight in. Y'all don't do no warm up or nothing, man.
All right, big thanks for watching. If you made it through this whole episode, that means you should be subscribed. There's so many of you out there who watch and don't subscribe, so make sure you are a KFC Radio subscriber. Make sure you get all the content when it drops. Click that button now.
I have 9 fingers. I'm still subscribed. It's that easy.